I was working for a rapidly developing, very complicated financial services company, and we decided we needed to rethink our brand. And Alan came as one of the firms that we interviewed, and he walked in with the line, "Simple is smart." And I thought, boy, does that make sense.
I've known Siegelvsion even before I got into setting up the consultancy firm we got into, and they really know their stuff. So it was an honor to be invited, and it was a fantastic other group of speakers here. I wanted to meet some people and share what we had, but also understand how other people were approaching the complexity problem.
I've worked with Irene and with Alan on and off over the years, probably the last 10 years, and found out about this conference, and they extended an invitation. I was very happy to be able to come. I like having the context of public and private and also nonprofit, different organizations here, and then the spectrum of these different speakers, international, domestic, and lots of different topics that are really relevant.
I was able to, for the first 3 or 4 speakers, absolutely pull something they were saying, tied in what I'm talking about, my presentation. They're definitely on to a concept here for simplicity and clarity.
Wanted to understand what other leaders and other industries, the challenges they faced, and how Simple could help them work through the challenges. What I find is most of the challenges are the same, and Simple is a common way to really address those challenges.
Cheese?
Well, I think they always need outside expertise because you get trapped in a rut. So everyone, just like government's trapped in a rut, most companies are trapped in a rut, and they need someone from the outside to say, it'd be a lot better if you simply push that rule book over to the side and create in its place, 3 pages of principles.
You need to have an internal process where you're talking to people, you understand how they see the organization, you understand how they see the strengths and weaknesses, but I think it's also helpful to have outside perspective. It's helpful to have someone else who's having those conversations with outside audiences so that you get very honest feedback about how you're being perceived. And it helps to have someone else hold a mirror up and say, this is what we see.
I won't say that they can't do it, but I think they'd be crazy to try to do it. I really think that it's almost by definition in need of having different eyes and ears on it. And an analogy for me is the fish doesn't know it's wet.